Today, in this video lecture, I am going to discuss a topic that is changes in vowel sound, that is from Block 2, Unit 2 of MEG 4. The English vowel system has changed slowly over many centuries. These changes did not happen suddenly but developed step by step from Old English to Middle English and finally to Modern English. Many spelling problems in English today exist because spelling became fixed before pronunciation finished changing. As a result, English spelling does not match how words are spoken. For example, the word name is spelled with five letters but pronounced with only one long vowel sound. So vowels are the heart of pronunciation. In English, most spelling confusion exists because pronunciation kept changing while spelling stayed almost the same. In early English, people wrote words the way they spoke them. But after 18th or this 14th century, sounds changed faster than spelling. This created problems like name, knife, and house, where spelling does not match pronunciation. So, to understand English spelling problems, we must understand vowel changes. So, stability of vowels in Old English. In Old English, most vowels were pronounced clearly and consistently. The spelling closely matched pronunciation, so there was very little confusion. Vowels had fixed sounds, and readers could easily know how to pronounce a word by looking at it. For example, Old English cattle was pronounced almost exactly as it was written, similar to modern cat. This stability made Old English spelling mostly phonetic. So, in Old English, vowels were stable and regular. Each vowel had one fixed sound, and people pronounced words exactly as written. There were no silent letters. This is why Old English spelling was phonetic. For example, cattle was pronounced clearly with all sounds heard. Because there was no printing press yet, pronunciation rules were passed through speech, keeping vowels consistent. Limited changes before the 14th century. Until the 14th century, English vowels remained mostly stable. Only a few small changes occurred during this time. Most short vowels passed unchanged from Old English into Middle English. Because of this, early Middle English still sounded quite similar to Old English. For example, bad, folk, and full kept their vowel sounds with little difference. So, before the 14th century, English changed slowly. The Norman influence affected vocabulary more than pronunciation. Most vowels remains the same from Old English to Middle English. This slow pace allowed people to understand older texts easily. That is why early Middle English still sounds close to Old English compared to modern English. Change of short vowel AE to A. One important change in short vowel was that Old English short AE changed into A. In Middle English, this was a simple lowering of the vowel sound. For example, Old English craft became Middle English craft. Though the spelling changed slightly, the sound became simpler and closer to modern pronunciation. So the Old English vowel A was pronounced like a wide open sound between A and E. Over time, speakers simplified it to A, which was easier to pronounce. This change happened naturally as people preferred simpler mouth movements. Thus, craft became craft. This was not a sudden change but a gradual shift in everyday speech. Unrounding of short vowel Y. Another short vowel change involved the Old English vowel Y, which was a rounded front vowel. In Middle English, this vowel lost its rounding and became I. This process is called unrounding. For example, Old English BRICG became bridge in Middle English and later bridge in Modern English. So the vowel Y required both lip rounding and tongue movement, making it difficult. English speakers slowly dropped lips rounding and kept only the tongue position, turning it into I. This is called unrounding. So hence Braille CG became bridge. English simplifies difficult sounds, and this is a clear example. Stability of other short vowels. Most other short vowels like A, E, I, O, U remain stable from Old English to Middle English. Pronunciation changed very little. For example, cattle means cat, bed, fork, full. This stability is why many short vowels words still sound logical today. So, short vowels like A, E, I, O, U stayed mostly unchanged because they were already simple and easy to pronounce. Since these sounds required little effort, there was no strong reason for change. That is why words like bed, folk, and full still sound similar today. This stability is why short vowels cause less spelling confusion. Now, important changes in long vowels. Long vowels experience more noticeable changes than short vowels. One major change was long O, which shifted in pronunciation. For example, Old English ban became born in Middle English and later born in Modern English. Similarly, bat became boat. These changes slowly created differences between spelling and sound. That means long vowels were held longer in speech, making them more noticeable and more likely to change. Speakers began modifying these sounds for smoother pronunciation. For example, band slowly changed its sounds and later spelling to bone. Because spelling was fixed early, old spellings remain even when sounds changed. Development of long Y. The long vowel Y followed the same path as short Y. It became unrounded and changed it into I. For example, Old English bride became bride. Similarly, fire became fire. This shows how both long and short vowels followed similar patterns of simplification. So long Y followed the same simplification path as short Y. Speakers removed lip rounding, turning it into I. Over time, this vowel became diphthongized in modern English. Thus, bright became bright. This shows how English prefers simpler vowel movements over complex ones. Long E and AE become one sound. So there is merging of long E and AE. In Old English, the long vowel written as E actually represented two sounds, one closed and one open. In Middle English, both sounds merged into a single E sound. For example, sleepen became sleep and clean became clean. Today, both words have the same vowel sound, showing how vowel distinctions were lost. So, Old English had two different long vowel sounds written with the same letter. Over time, speakers stopped distinguishing between them. This process is called vowel merger. As a result, words like sleep and clean now have the same vowel sound. This reduced complexity but increased spelling confusion. Now, other long vowels remain unchanged. Some long vowels pass from Old English to Middle English without major change. For example, maid is mead, fifth is wife, book. Although spelling later changed, the basic vowel quality stayed similar during the Middle English period. So some long vowels did not change much because they were already stable and easy. Words like five and book kept their vowel quality for a long time. So later spelling changes and the great vowel shift affected how we pronounce them. Today, even if early Middle English pronunciation stayed close to Old English. Change in vowel length, that is quantity. While vowel quality remained fairly stable, vowel length changed a lot. Long vowels were shortened and short vowels were lengthened in open syllables. For example, Old English gret became greater with a shorter vowel. On the other hand, bacon became bacon, bake, where the short vowel was lengthened. So, English also changed vowel length, not just sound quality. Long vowels were shortened in closed syllables to make speech faster. Short vowels were lengthened in open syllables to maintain rhythm. For example, bacon became bacon. This helped English develop a more balanced stress system. Stability of short vowels in modern English. When English moved from Middle English to modern English, short vowels stayed mostly stable. Only two short vowels changed significantly. One was AE, which developed its modern sound as in cat, thank, and love. These changes happened gradually but did not affect spelling. So short vowels changed very little in modern English because they had already reached a simple form. Only minor shifts occurred. This is why short vowels still sound predictable compared to long vowels. They remain strong and stable in everyday speech. Change of short U to A. The short vowel U underwent an important change called unrounding. In Chaucer's time, it sounded like the U in full. By the 16th century, it became the sound in but, cut, and sun. This vowel passed through three stages: tooth, foot, butt. That means the vowel U moved from a rounded sound to an unrounded central sound. This happened because English speakers preferred relaxed mouth positions. The change passed through stages: tooth, foot, butt. This tells why put and butt sound different today despite similar spellings. The Great Vowel Shift. From the 15th century onwards, all long vowels underwent a massive change called the Great Vowel Shift. The tongue moved upward and vowels became higher in pronunciation. Vowels that could not move higher turned into diphthongs. For example, name changed from uh, name to name, and house changed from house to horse. So the great vowel shift was a chain reaction affecting all long vowels. Each vowel moved upward in the mouth. The highest vowels could not move further, so they became diphthongs. This shift happened between the 15th and 17th centuries and completely changed English pronunciation while spelling stayed old, and effects of the great vowel shift on modern English. So, the great vowel shift explains why English spelling and pronunciation do not match by Shakespeare's time. Pronunciation had changed greatly, but spelling remained old. For example, deed and moon still keep old spellings. The loss of inflectional E also made words shorter in speech, like ride and stone. So, because of vowel changes and the loss of inflectional e, English words became shorter and pronunciation became smoother. Words like ride and stone lost extra syllables. Diacritical marks disappeared as pronunciation rules became fixed. These vowel changes shaped modern English and explained why English spelling is difficult today. Then, with this video lecture ends here. Hope this video lecture will help you in your exams. Thank you.